cloth that is covering them perfectly. That is modesty already in Islam. So we are not supposed to come and say, okay, you need to change your dressing again to wear maybe jalabia, that you must wear jalabia, except if you like to wear the jalabia, you wear the jalabia, no problem. But if you don't like, you can continue wearing what you are wearing and you continue your normal life, no problem. Our dressing, the men dressing, look at how our Igbo brothers are dressing who are not Muslim. Look at how they are dressing. Nothing wrong with it. So you as a Muslim that is going Muslim, you shouldn't start dressing the way maybe Northerners are dressing. When you dress like a Northerner and you come to their midst, they are already, they are afraid already, seeing you as a traitor or seeing you as enemy. But if you dress and you come out to meet them normally, the way they dress, mashallah, no problem. So, number 2, or number 3, after I was talking about name, about dressing, number 3, our language. I used to be very, very angry when we, the Muslim in Southeast, you are greeting your fellow Muslim. You say, Salam alaikum, mashallah. They will say, Wa alaikum salam. That is good. But what makes me angry is when you say, Inakwana, Lafialo. I will say, why are you saying Salam alaikum, Inakwana? Why not say Salam alaikum, Unabolachi? Kekunumere. That is better. But you see, even now, as I'm talking to you, come to Suka, you see that when you say Salamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam, inakwana, lafialo, that is not good. That is wrong. We should use our own language. Islam is not against our language. Go to Quran. Quran has told us that it said we should adorn ourselves with our traditional or with our native or with our cultural dressing to the mosque. Every nation should wear their dressing to the mosque. This is what Quran have told us. Then go to Saudi Arabia when you go for Hajj. You will see amazing thing. Anybody who has gone to Hajj, you will see it is very, very amazing, very accommodating. Every culture, unity in diversity is what displays in Hajj. You see people coming from Indonesia, they will tie their wrapper coming from Indonesia. You see people coming from other Asian country, they will tie their wrapper coming. But when you come to we in Alibo, our cultural dressing include a man tying wrapper. But you now, you will not tie the wrapper because if you tie the wrapper, the Hausa, the northern Muslim will start insulting you that you are wearing women clothes. No problem. I have an encounter in one of the mosques in the north. I wear Igbo cap, that is Opago, the one we call Opago. So when I went to the mosque, the man now attacked me. Why are you wearing this kind of cap to the mosque? I said, what? I said, what is wrong with my cap? He said, this cap is not meant to wear it to the mosque. And the man is a doctor. That is, he has a PhD in Islamic studies. Because he gave me his complimentary card. I saw he's a doctor teaching in one university in the north. I won't call the name. So he now attacked me because I'm wearing Opago to the mosque. And he never knew that I am going to translate something in the mosque. I'm going to preach in the mosque. Then I now told him, okay, if you are against me wearing my own cap to the mosque, what gave you evidence to wear your own cap and your own dressing to the mosque? The man kept quiet. He has no proof for that. And I told him, you see, Allah has told us to wear our dressings to the mosque. This my dressing I wear is not against what Islam have said. So when you go to Saudi Arabia, you will see people wearing different kind of clothes there in Saudi Arabia. You will see people mingling there in Saudi Arabia. You will see in Tawaf, you will see women and men mix up together, worshiping Allah wholeheartedly with full of spirit of Allah. But when you come back home, you see we'll start, putting some measures that are not supposed to be there. Number one thing is that the way we practice Islam, or the way we should practice our Islam in the Southeast, where we have our brothers Igbo, should be different. We should not be copying the Hausa type of Islam. I used to say it always. I'm now telling you what will make us to live peacefully with our people, Igbos, when we stay in the southeast. We shouldn't bring Hausa culture to them. They will not take it. But we should, if you hold only Islam, Islam accepts people's culture. Islam adopts people's culture. Islam also respects people's culture. It's there in the Quran for us to bring it out or when the time reach. So we should hold on to our culture and practice Islam. Prophet said, "At-taqwa hahuna," that your piety, your God consciousness is in your heart. So when we come for dressing, our Igbo culture have already designed, it has already prescribed for us what is modesty in dressing as a woman. As a young lady who is not married, this is how you dress. This is how you dress, no problem. As a married woman, this is how you dress. Igbo culture do not accept you to dress nakedly going out. It's not acceptable. Then number 2, about dressing. Why there is separation between men and women in Islam? We need to answer that question. Why did Islam separate men and women? The reason why is that when men and women come together, as Prophet have told us, he said when a man and a woman go separate, they seclude themselves from the eyes of the public. Shaitan, that is Satan, is their third person that will start, bringing bad idea into their mind to start doing something bad, maybe fornicating or committing adultery. When you come to some of our cultures in Igbo land, our culture have already forbidden us. We are not even marrying ourselves. You will see a whole clan of more than 5,000 members, and it's forbidden for them to marry themselves. It's forbidden for them to think anything sexual when they are together. A whole clan of more than 5,000 members in Igbo land, in some cultures in Igbo land. A married woman, if you are talking to another man and you are naked, is not allowed. So which means in our culture as Igbo people, a woman bathing in the bathroom is not supposed to talk to any man outside. Even if the man come and greet, "Good morning, this house, who is in this house?" she is not supposed to reply because then she's naked. This is the measure of culture. You see how beautiful it is? So when I'm shaking my sister, who is my cousin, in Igbo culture, we dare not marry our cousin. Understand, Islam is not forcing you to go and marry your cousin. Islam is not forcing you to go and marry a member of your clan. It's not forcing. But because in Arab, the Arab culture, they can marry their cousins, and Islam affirms it for them. Then when you come to the northern culture, they can also marry their cousin. But in Igbo land, we are not marrying our culture, our cousin. So those beautiful cultures that we have, will Islam maintain it for us and give it a check mark? Then the one that is harmful for us human beings, Islam will say, no, don't agree to that kind of culture. Example, a woman inheriting her father's property. In our culture, women do not inherit. Islam now bring it for us that no, a woman will inherit. Is that not a positive Islamic way of life? When a woman, when you become a Muslim, and your father is a Muslim, and you are in a Muslim family, as an Igbo Muslim family, and they are telling you that no, in Islam, a woman will inherit her husband, a woman will inherit her father, a woman has right or entitlement to inheritance. That is the beautiful thing Islam has bring for us. Do we now choose our Igbo culture, a woman should not inherit? Or we should choose Islamic culture that lifted woman up for inheritance? So this is a positive Islamic rule of life. Then we have many other things again. Coming about people talking on social media. Yes, we must thank them, my sister. The people talking on social media about what is happening, we thank them, even though if they are doing it on a wrong way, because there is lack of knowledge of Islam, and also there is lack of, they are not staying at home, or there is lack of them mingling together with their brothers. So they might be saying all what they are saying, but that is not the right way to do it. We should always think what is the common ground for us to live amicably with our brothers in the Southeast. For example, me, all my uncles, both paternal uncle and maternal uncle, all of them are not Muslim. All my cousins, both paternal cousins and maternal cousins, they are not Muslims. Because my father is the only one who is a Muslim in his father's house, and my mother is the only one who is a Muslim in her father's house. I am living peacefully with all my cousins and with all my uncles and aunties. I respect them. When somebody dies among our brothers or among them, I will go and commiserate, live with them, mourn with them, support them the little I can. So they will not be seeing me as somebody who is, a rival or somebody who is against them. But that doesn't mean I will go and drink alcohol. They already know that I am not drinking alcohol. So when they are drinking their alcohol, they don't pass it to me. For example, like last 2 days, I went to see one of my cousin family that somebody died in the family. I went to greet them. I have a little support to support the family. And when I come, I sit down. They say, yeah, Imam, welcome, sir. We are very happy that you come. They went and they brought too much for me. And they brought cola nut for me. I say, I have to accept it and break it, pray for them, and eat. So I am challenging we the Muslims in the Southeast. We should stop behaving like Hausa people. Like we are not Hausa, we are Igbos. So that they will start seeing us as we are Igbos, but different faiths. The challenge is for us, let us amend the way we behave. We should not be, insulting them. We should not be neglecting them. We should not be, humiliating them or whatever they have. Look, let me quote for you what Quran have said. Quran says, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Allah said, ولا تسبوا الذين يدعون من دون الله فيسبوا الله عدوا بغير علم. Allah said, do not insult those or other things that people are worshipping beside Allah. So if you have your people worshipping stone, this is their way of worshipping, their ancestral way of worship. Allah says you should not insult that they are worshipping thing. You should not insult any of their activities. You should not, commit any crime against what they are worshipping. You should not neglect them. If in your own village they are worshipping tree, some of the village you have in the Southeast, their ancestors, they worship, there is, when they go to a shrine, there is a big tree. They have different kind of idols that they are, chanting their inculcation to them. Do not humiliate or disdain what they are doing. Respect them, accord them maximum respect on what they are doing. That does not mean you accept it. You did not accept it in your mind, but you have to respect them. In return, they will respect you too in your own. Allah said, if you insult them, they will insult Allah back ignorantly and arrogantly. Allah said again in the Quran, He said, Udu'u ila sabil rabbika bil hikmati wal maw'izati al hasana wajadiluhum billati hiya ahsan. Another part of the Quran again. Allah said, we should invite people to Islam bil hikmah, with wisdom. It's not, when they say wisdom, wisdom is what Prophet Muhammad did in the Treaty of Hudaybiyah. Go and read Treaty of Hudaybiyah, my sister. You see that all the terms and conditions his people, prophet people gave to him, they were against the prophet and against Islam. But the prophet accepted it. That is wisdom. So, as we are Igbo Muslim in the southeast, the first thing Allah says that we should treat with wisdom. Even though if they are insulting you, don't insult them back. Even though if they are beating you, don't beat them back. Even though if they are instigating you, don't react. Be the hikmah with wisdom. Then I said, Hasana. You should preach to them with a very beautiful, excellent tone. Excellent preaching. So what I'm asking now is that, what are we, Igbo Muslim, the way we, I don't like that name, but what are we, the Muslim from Southeast? What do we have to give to our people to see? We should be thinking of, what do we have to offer our people? Look at the history of Islam. When a prophet asked Mu'az bin Jabal to go to Yemen, when they go to Yemen, there is one thing prophet taught him, something that will boost their economy, something that the people will like, something that the people will like. Let me give you the story, and I hope you also know it too. When he told them to accept Islam, he told them to, when they accept Islam, they should pray 5 daily prayers, and he instructed them to give zakat. Are you hearing me, my sister?
Yeah, we are hearing you, sir.
So these 3 things, Prophet commanded Mu'az bin Jabal to do this thing simultaneously. Accept Islam, we accept. Pray 5 daily prayer, we are praying. Zakat. He now told him in zakat, you should tell them that Allah have instructed them, those who believe, that you should collect zakat from the rich one among them. Zakat is charity, for those who don't understand what zakat means. Zakat is charity. That you should collect zakat, collect charity from the wealthy among them, and distribute it to the poor among them. He didn't say you should collect the zakat and bring it to Prophet in Medina. No. He said, collect the zakat from the wealthy one among them and distribute it back to the poor ones among them. Please, my sister, this thing, if you do it, won't the masses be happy?
They will.
They will be happy. Because you have come to help us. You are collecting, you are asking our rich, you are preaching to them to give us arms, to give us support. And that support, you are not even taking it to yourself. You are still giving to the poor among us. So part of our da'wah, that da'wah, Allah said, that Islamic evangelism, Allah told us in the Quran, Udu'u ila sabili rabbika bil hikmah. We should call to the way of Allah with hikmah. Hikmah means wisdom. That wisdom is embedded in what are you bringing? What are you bringing to the table? That's the wisdom. Bil maw'izati al-hasana. Then after you bring something to the table for them to see, then you should also talk to them with a very beautiful tone. Not harsh. Even when Allah was sending Moses to Pharaoh, Allah sent Moses to Pharaoh and told him to speak to him in a very nice way. Maybe he will understand and follow the way of Allah. He said, you should talk to him in a very nice way. And Moses also begged Allah for something. He said, Rabbi shrah li sadri. Oh Allah, widen my breast, widen my patience, so that I will have patience. Rabbi shrah li sadri. Wa yassir li amri. Oh Allah, easy my task for me, because it's a very difficult task to go and preach to Pharaoh and his people. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri. He said, Wakhulul uqdata min lisani. Oh Allah, remove for me the difficulties in my tongue. Remove it. Because Moses is a stammerer. He stammers when he talks. And anybody that stammers gets angry quickly. And that is why he's telling, he's begging Allah to widen his breast, his chest, his patience, to have enough patience, because he's hot-tempered. Then he now said again, yes, so that they will understand my talk. So we that were coming to this part of country, to this part of our region, southeast region, how have we prepared ourselves to have patience? Number one, we pray to Allah to remove the difficulties in our mouth, so that we will not be using hate speech. Number two. Number three, how have we prayed to Allah to let them understand us? Then Allah told him that he should go. That Allah have made all that for him. Then the same thing again, Allah, when Allah sent him to Moses, to Pharaoh, he said you should go to him. You should talk to him. Qawlan layyina. Subhanallah. Subhanallah. When we use Quran, Quran is easy for us. He said, Qawlan layyinan la'allahu yatadhakkar. He said you should talk to him with Qawlan layyinan, a very soft words. Talk to Pharaoh in a soft manner, so that he will think and follow. So I am calling on those of us that Allah have helped us to see the light of Islam. We should talk to our fellow Igbos with soft voice. We should be patient with them. We should wear patience as our garment with them. We should be kind to them. We should preach, we should come to them with wisdom. Try and sacrifice. Do something. We Igbo, we like people that bring out something to do. The same thing, Islam encourages us to do something. Let me tell you what I've encountered, my sister. There's this particular village I used to go to preach to them. And see, I'm not going to preach to non-Muslim family. I'm going to preach to already Muslim family to teach them what Islam is. Are you hearing me?
Yeah.
So I went to this particular family to teach them how to do ablution and how to pray and how to even correct your mistakes in your prayer. It's a very far village from my own village. When I got to them, I went on a K market day. They said they have gone to a K market. I said, okay. I asked the person I met, when can I meet these people at home to teach them? They said I should come on Nkwo market day. Then I used my motorcycle. Then I was even using a bicycle. I went there on Nkwo market day. They told me, I don't know that after Nkwo is Orie or is Afo, that today they have gone to the bush to get what they will take to the next market day. I said, okay, please, where can I meet them? They said I should come on Orie market day. I went to the market day. I could not meet them. I went to Afo market day. I could not meet them. I finally come to the conclusion that they are busy in every market day. Because they will go to this market. Next market, they will go and get what they will take to next market. Next market, they will go and get what they take to next market. This is how they do it rotationally for the 4 market days in Igbo land. So, which means I don't have chance where to get them. Then a brother brought a charity, bag of rice to share to people. Then the person managing the charity involved me to come and preach to people, use the opportunity to preach to people in the sharing place. So I now started telling one of them in the village where I used to go to teach them, and they don't give me audience because they are busy going to the market to get what they will eat on a daily basis. Do you know what shocked me, my sister Chika? What shocked me is that when I was, when I was interacting with one of them, say, look at you people now, you've come to share rice, but I have been coming to teach you in your home, and you did not give me audience. Do you know what he replied? He said, I beg, madam, go and sit down, I beg. Come and collect and come and hear. It's not the same thing.
Come and collect and come and hear.
You understand? He said that come and collect and come and sit down hearing Allah say is not the same thing. So you can answer that come and collect have more weight than come and hear. That now gives me an IQ. I start buying spaghetti, buying mangi, buying salt. I have to now add up my dawa with material things that they will see. And that is Islam. When Prophet Muhammad started, Sayyidina Abu Bakr was a wealthy man. He supported him with money. When they came to Medina, as new immigrant from Mecca to Medina, there is a companion called Abdurrahman bin Auf. He brought hundreds of camel loaded with food materials. He brought it to Medina. And the people, merchants, we are thinking that goods, merchandise have entered market. Let them go and hustle to get and sell for retail. Abdurrahman bin Auf, one of the richest men that time, he told Prophet that all these camel loaded with food material, he brought them for free. It is fi sabilillah. And people are rejoicing. So we the Muslim, we must bring something to the community before they will listen to us. It's not now it started. It started even during the time of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So I now find out and said that my going there is a useless, dawah. Because I'm going to do dawah to preach to them and I don't have anything to give them. It is not effective. So they are expected that if I call them and they give me listening ear for 30 minutes, at the end of 30 minutes, at least give them one mudu of rice. Because I've deprived them to go and seek for what they will eat for the day. So this is the hikmah. This is the Allah said we should. This is the this is the hikmah, the wisdom Allah is referring to us. And the wisdom is not general. We shouldn't generalize it. Or we shouldn't monopolize it. What works for North, do not work for East. Please. What works for the West, Yoruba people, do not work for the Southern people. So we shouldn't use the method of Islam in the North, in Sokoto, in Kano, in Kaduna, in Zaria. We shouldn't use it to our people in the Southeast. We shouldn't bring a graduated Islam to Southeast. Please, I'm against that. We should bring Islam from kindergarten. We should bring Islam from nursery to nursery 1 to nursery 2, nursery 3, primary 1. Then we'll now graduate gradually. You don't just go and again, there's one thing that people used to do, Satika, when somebody is in Southeast and your madam is in the North, when you have any question, you call your madam in the North to ask him, madam, this is what happened, how will I do it? It is wrong. The madam has no jurisdiction to give you answer on your case. He doesn't know your area. He doesn't know your culture. He doesn't know your language. He doesn't understand your heritage. He doesn't understand anything. So if he's giving you answer to what you are asking him, he's giving you based on what he has in Sokoto, which is totally against what we have in the Southeast. This is the area. What I'm telling us now is what will make Islam excel in the Southeast. Because I base in Southeast. And if we don't use that method, even we, let me tell you one thing. Do you know that we are losing more Muslim to Christianity and to traditional worshiping than getting more Christian or more traditional worship to Islam? People are converting back to traditional worship. People are converting back to Christianity from Islam. we get that record more than people turning on to Islam. Do you know why? When I ask them, they will say, what have Islam done for him? Number one, there is language barrier. Even the salah we are praying is not in our language. Our people are battling with that one. Yes, in Islam, you cannot pray your salah in any language apart from the Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. You must do it in Arab language. But what of other supplications? When you go to a meeting gathering and your people say you should pray for them, why are you reciting Fatiha for them in Arabic? Who here is? Who understands it? Why not you say, Naha Chineke, Onya Mara, Chineke Onye Beri, Chineke Amabu Ezeka Oha, Chineke Amabu Chionye Puri Mehenine, Chineke Aina Ariogi, Gumwabu Chi Onya Inefe, Gumwabu Chonya Ina Ario Inyemaka, Mena Iho Manem Doani, Gozi anyị ezinụlọ anyị mee ka ahịa anyị na-azụ ihe ọbụla anyị na-eme ka ọ gaa n'anyị nke ọma. Chineke gọzie anyị nke ukwuu, Chineke gbaghara anyị, Chineke mee na anyị ihe ọma. Chineke sọ gị bụ anyị na-efe, sọ gị ka anyị na-arịọ enyemaka. Gịnwa bụ eze ụwa niile, gịnwa bụ eze ka eze. Why not use this? Translate your Fatiha in your Igbo language when you are praying in the midst of your Igbo brothers. If you want to pray Salat Nabi, why not say, Kaime Pere Dinso, Nye Onyisi Ani Bu Muhammad? You see, Chineke, Nye Onyisi Ani Muhammad, Udo Nongu, Nezuno Noya. Chineke Nye Kwainwa, Udo Nongu, Nezuno Noya. Why, apart from the Salat, the Fajr prayer, that is the morning prayer, the Zuhr prayer, the Asr prayer that we are making in Arabic and reading Quran, mashallah, no problem, we do that. But why not, if you are called to make prayer, you don't pray it in Igbo language? You see them attacking us. Can't you read the Quran in Igbo language? So which means there is language barrier. Then I'm challenging us, the Igbos, Muslims. Let us remove those barriers. That is why in my preaching, I preach it in Igbo language. So that they will see there is no barrier. Islam did not forbid us to mingle with our non-Muslim relatives. Let me ask you one question, or let me also give you some history. When Prophet was in Mecca, the greatest support he had in Mecca was his uncle. His uncle is Abu Talib, and his grandfather Abdul Muttalib. Two of them were not Muslims. Abu Talib was idol worshipper, and he was the one that gave Prophet the highest support when he came out to prophesy, or when he came out with Islam, worshiping one God alone, not all the 300 and something idols around Kaaba. His uncle Abu Talib gave him support. 100% support, protected him, and his uncle was not a Muslim, and he stayed with his uncle. He respected his uncle. He obeyed his uncle. He was traveling with his uncle here and there. He was eating food in his uncle's house. Do you want to tell me that he was not drinking water in his uncle's house, or he was not eating food in his uncle's house? When his father was not there and his mother was not there, both of them have died already. His grandfather, Abdul Muttalib, do you want to tell me that he was not eating food in his grandfather's house? He was not eating food in his mother, he was not drinking water there? He was with his uncle, Abdul Talib, till death. This is what we are supposed to do. But one of the bad things is that you will see some of the Igbo Muslims staying in Kaduna, or staying in Zaria, or in Sokoto, or in Kanu. Because they have stayed there, they will now come back to Southeast. They refuse to go and greet our uncle who is a Muslim, who is not a Muslim. They will say he's kafir. They will say, no, that one is Arna. You don't go to greet your uncle because you stay in Kaduna, you stay in Zaria. Why won't they be angry with you? Why wouldn't they be seeing you as a traitor? Why wouldn't they be seeing you as enemy? You go to your uncle and refuse to eat food. Didn't the Prophet eat food in his uncle's house? And they are not Muslims? Didn't the Prophet eat food in his grandfather's house? And he was not a Muslim? You understand? So we have to present Islam to them the way Prophet Muhammad Islam practiced his Islam, not the way of the Hausa in Sokoto, not the way of Hausa in Kano. It is Hausa culture that a grown-up boy or a grown-up boy, a boy who has come to adolescent or adulthood, do not come inside the house anymore. He stays outside. We shouldn't bring that to Alibo. In Alibo, we mingle together. We have extended family. We love ourselves so much. We cherish ourselves. We hug ourselves. We handshake ourselves. You should shake our people. You should hug them. Don't say, Islam do not hug people because it's not your sister. No! What we Ndigo take as sister is not the same thing as what Ndiausa take as sister. In Igbo, your cousin is your full sister. You don't think sexually to your cousin. But in Hausa, your cousin is not your sister. You can marry your cousin. So if there are distance, if they are creating distance in the north between two cousins, we should not learn that and come and create distance with our people, two cousins. Are you hearing me, Sister Chika?
Yeah.
So these are some of the problems we are having. When you come, because we are coming from Kano, and your cousin calls, hey, brother, I want to hug you. You say, no, don't hug me. What have you done? You have created an enmity already between you and your... They will now say, since you become a Muslim, you are behaving strange. You understand? So these are major problems we are having. We should be Muslims. Let them see positive things coming from us. Let them see that we are truthful. Let them see that we are honest. Let them see that we have accountability. Let them see that we are trustworthy. Prophet was trustworthy in Mecca, even before he became prophet. That other people are bringing their money. It was their bank. So let them see that you are trustworthy. Let them see that when you say something, you stand by your words. This is the wisdom of how you spread Islam. So we should, even me, I used to be angry of it. When I see a brother Muslim who is staying in Kano and Kaduna, and when you come down to Southeast, you want to be behaving like Kano people and Kaduna people in Southeast, it is totally wrong. They will fight you with all their might. Because what you are bringing is totally against them. They don't want it. Look at in Islam, when Prophet come to Medina, the Medina people welcomed him. When he migrated from Mecca to Medina, they welcomed him. And in welcoming Prophet, they beat drums or kanga. They beat drums when they were welcoming him. They celebrated, singing Tola al-Badru alayna, that a full moon has appeared to us. That is a light has come to them. They welcome him beating drums. So in my village now, our local will have different drama association that they do, a merriment. They beat drum and, kind of amusement and something. So if I come as imam, and these my people now come, mashallah, and they're beating drum, singing, will I now say, no, don't do that, we don't do that in Islam. If you do that, you are pushing them away. Allow them to beat their drums. There's one madam, a very notable madam, they call him Sheikh Salih Al-Uthaymeen. They asked him a question. They said, Ya Sheikh, that there is one village, when they are celebrating their Salah, they will be beating drums. Men and women will dance together. They now said, Ya Sheikh, please condemn that act. That act is not a good act. Condemn it. But the Sheikh has knowledge and wisdom. Do you know what he answers them? He says He said he cannot be sitting down here and you issue a fatwa, that is, you issue a verdict condemning what people are doing elsewhere when he has not seen them doing it. He said he needs to see them doing it. See the way they are beating the drum and see the way they are dancing together. If they are dancing together is not against Islam, they should continue dancing. Do you know in Islam, there is nothing wrong Muslim people dancing together or beating drum and dancing? There's nothing wrong. During the time of Prophet told Aisha, his wife, on Saturday, he said they should go out. Even the young girls in the house, they should go out and celebrate. Today is celebration day. They should go and look at people dancing. They should go and, get some joys. So Islam brings life. But it's we that were making Islam difficult. Allah said, وَمَا جَعَلَ عَلَيْكُمْ فِي الدِّينِ مِنْ حَرَجٍ. Allah did not place any difficulties on us in religion of Islam. There is no difficulty. You fear Allah mastatatum, how you can. If your iman is very high, that you are forbidding this to us, to yourself, don't compel it to others. After all, some of us do not eat beef. Some do not eat goat meat. Some do not eat chicken. Some eat only fish. But if you are the type that eat only fish, beef is lawful for us. Cow meat, we eat cow meat. We eat camel meat. We eat goat meat. We eat chicken. We eat fish. So if you are the type that you don't eat cow meat, don't force me not to eat cow meat. Allow me to eat. If you have a problem that they have told you don't eat goat meat, you should eat only chicken. Allow me to eat goat meat. I don't get the problem. Do you understand? Mm. So Islam is very big. You must not compel all of us to do one thing. Islam has different way of doing different things. There is what is forbidden, and there is what is disliked, and there is what is what is lawful. So don't make what is disliked as forbidden. When something is in a state of dislike, it is not forbidden. There is no harm in doing it. So there is a lot. We need to come together. We need to actually understand what is Islam. We need to understand the maqasid al-shari'iyya. Maqasid al-shari'iyya is the foundation. We need to understand the usul fiqh. What is the usul? What is the maqasid al-shari'iyya? And we need to also understand what is the furu'. Some of us will just pick something that is not up to forbidden, we say forbidden. Something that is just only disliked, we say forbidden. No, that is not what is Islam. So inshallah, my sister, I hope you have something to say. Let me break down here before I continue.
Yeah, I'm so happy because what you are teaching here is what I've been, what you are saying here now. All the people that are coming here and all the people that are listening is what I'm struggling with them, because I read Quran and Quran had made me to see all this. And the people that comes here are coming to push me and so that I can do it the way they are doing it. I said, no, I came to Quran like with a straight, I went straight to the Quran. And I'm looking at what you are telling me. If it's not in the Quran, I will not do it. So as I'm sitting here, I don't have anything to say because it's like you are repeating and signing signature and giving me 100% of what I stand here for. Because that's exactly how I see Islam. Nobody taught me Islam. I was creating content, looking into what the Christianity are doing and what the Muslims are doing, and I became a Muslim. It's about 8 to 10 years I left Christianity. I did not just leave Christianity and join Islam. It just when I was doing comparison that I said, no. This I see in Quran is not even what I see on the floor that most of the Muslims are doing. No. And I now have this kind of my heart now has this kind of attachment that people had lied and deceived people about Islam, and that people had lied so much about Quran. So I'm like, leaning on Quran. Each time I get so much force here or so much buzz, especially from some of the Muslims, I'm like, no, if I don't sit here, since I'm looking inside Quran, telling people what is inside Quran, these people will win this war. Because this is a war. And they know it. They know it that some of them has gone off. They are not following Quran. When I reverted to Islam, after my Shahada, I was in the dream. Allah took me to one remote village in Nigeria. I don't know that village. But in that village, I was seeing Quran trashed in the trash out. Say, look at Quran, they have discarded Quran. So I came out here in the morning, I told my listeners, I said, look at the dream I had. And each time I want to feel like, this is too much for me, because it's really like too much push around them. Then I said, no, if I stop coming out when they bring Quran here, they misinterpret it. I went to one brother's platform where he brought, I think it's Quran, I think it's either Quran 3 verse 28. And he misinterpreted it completely. So while I was on that platform, I read it to them. I said, look at what the Quran is saying. Quran is not telling you not to help anybody that is not a Muslim. The Quran is just telling you not to take as ally, as partner, someone that don't believe. Because it's very dangerous for you to move ahead with somebody that don't believe the way you believe. So you can't take them as an ally. So they kept quiet on that platform also. The thing is that mispresentation, misinterpretation, misrepresentation had made people to dislike Islam. And I used to tell them that when you go to Saudi Arabia, when you go to Qatar, when you go to Dubai, that their democracy came from Quran. And all of you are struggling to get there. Is it not the same Islam? I said, look beyond what is going on in Africa. Look at where a place like the headquarters and see what is going on there. Life is good there. Everything is in abundance there. That is how it's supposed to be. Not that everybody is rich. When you look at our hands, it's not equal, but they are all useful. If you cut off this small one and say this one is so small, you will notice that this four will not function well. So them in Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Dubai, Oman, or Kuwait, they understand this. They understand this. I say, why don't you look at them? And I know so much that coming from where we come from, that we are that by the time they understand it, that our place will be like Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Dubai. It's just for them to understand it. I don't have so much to say. It's just that you are marking me. You are marking me, what I do.
That is good. That is good, my sister.
Yeah.
You see, not even now, Quran itself have told us where Quran itself have told us that the prophet lamented that people have thrown Quran away. People have trashed Quran away, just as you have said you saw in your dreams. Look at what Quran said. Quran said, وَقَالَ الرَّسُولُ يَا رَبِّي إِنَّ قَوْمِ اتَّخَذُوا هَذَا الْقُرْآنَ مَهْجُورًا. Quran said it. He said, the messenger of Allah, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, have cried out loud. وَقَالَ Rasul said, oh Allah, oh my Lord, inna qawmi, indeed my people, اتخذوا هذا القرآن مهجورا. My people have distanced themselves from the Quran. My people have run away from the Quran. My people have trashed the Quran away. So it's not today. People have trashed the Quran away. And that is why some people will just go and pick all the verses that they feel is attacking them. They will pick the verse and recite it to you, as if that is the only thing we have in Quran. We have other beautiful verses in the Quran. That is why in my preaching or in my program, I never attack Christians. And I never attack the traditional worshippers. What I do is that let me be good myself. If I'm good, somebody will say that I'm good and he will try to emulate me. But not me attacking them, that your own book say this. Even if they tell me, my Quran say this, they should kill people. I will not tell them that even your own Bible say you should kill people. No. I don't do that. That is not towards Islam. What is it that you should preach Islam? You should talk good of Islam. You should defend Islam without you humiliating others. So Quran have said that Prophet cried out loud that people have left Quran and they are doing their own way. Sheikh Gumi, that is Abubakar Mahmoud Gumi, not this Sheikh Gumi, not this controversial Gumi now. His father went to Europe. And when he say in Europe, I think UK, when he say in UK and he spent his time there and he come back, he was given a remark. In his remark, he said, when he went to the Europe, he saw Islam there, but there's no Muslims. But when he come back to Nigeria, there is Muslim, but there's no Islam. So can you see that? This is the remark he made. So which means their transparency in Europe, their accountability in Europe, their fairness in Europe, their development in Europe, that is Islam. Then when he come here, he saw Muslims, but there's no Islam. So this is what we should actually be doing. What are we bringing? What are we supporting our people with? What development are you doing? When I come back to my hometown, children are roaming around, spoiling things. Anywhere they spoil, they damage something in the village, they will be counting and say, they will say it's the children from the Muslim quarters. So the children from Muslim quarters become notorious. They have chance. They don't have anything keeping them busy. I now thought of, okay, let me build extramural classes. Let me build a school. I'm not that school. I make in a way that I'm not challenging them in their own school. Because if I had built a school where they will do nursery and primary conventional school, they will see me as a rival. And they will challenge me in local government and anywhere so that I will not pack their customers. And I say, okay, what I will start with is, let me build extramural classes. After school hour, our Muslim children will have a place where they will do extramural classes. So when they finish from school on Monday to Thursday, I engage them from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. No time for them to go and destroy people's farm or people's items in their homes. On Saturday, I engage them on Saturday from 9 a.m. till 4 p.m. They have no time to cause problem in the village. My sister, I swear to you by Allah, even Reverend Father and the pastors and the villagers, they come greeting me, thanking me for what I have done, because this is what they have been having problem. Anytime they spoil anything in their house, if they check, Muslim child is involved. So always what I used to think is that we should think of what to do to them that they will be happy. Don't only bring Islam. Don't bring Islam, Islam, Islam. What are you bringing Islam with? It's very important. If Allah have guided you, guidance is very difficult. Understanding faith is very, very difficult. So don't force anybody to understand faith. And there is no compulsion in Islam. They will be asking me questions about killing. I will tell them, in the Quran has told us about the consequences of killing a soul. Quran says, anybody that killed a soul, the consequence, if you kill a soul deliberately, the consequence is as if you have killed the entire mankind. Quran says, and anybody that saved a soul, the reward, the blessing is as if you have saved the entire mankind. Why not we bring these verses? We Quran have said we should save the soul. Our prophet told us the story of what happened before Islam, and he encouraged us to do same. A harlot that saved a dying dog, a dog that is thirsty. The harlot woman saved the dog from dying by providing water for the dog. And because of that single act, the woman died and God Almighty gave her paradise. So kindness in Islam is not limited to mankind alone. Kindness in Islam exceeded even animals. In Islam, if you are not going to eat animal, you are not allowed to kill the animal. Even the wild animal in the bush, you are only killing that wild animal because the animal is attacking you. So if you see animal in the bush that do not attack you, that do not cause you any problem, why are you killing the animal? Why will you kill a bird? A bird that perch on a tree, you shoot that bird to kill. If you are not going to eat it, why do you kill the bird? So we have to, we have to prepare a long and a very great mission of peace, tolerance, acceptability, and adaptability. We shouldn't be what they accuse us of. The Igbo general, they are accusing us of, we want people to accept us and we don't want to accept people. So in Islam, we should accept people. We should lead by example. That is what will solve this problem. Since the threat, the threat, I was the one they even mentioned on Facebook. They mentioned me about the threat. They saw some of my videos I'm doing, and they say, hey, this one has brought Islam to Alaigo. I said, who am I to bring Islam to Alaigo? Islam has been there in Alaigo more than 100 years ago. So more than 200 years ago, Islam has been there in Alaigo. My father became a Muslim before 1930, and my father died to 2020. He lived over 100 years as Muslim. You understand? And the reason why the Islam did not blend with Igbo is because our first generation, our forefathers that become Muslim, they become Muslim and they presented a lot of things that are not necessary to our brother Igbos. And they refuse to, they say it's too much, they cannot bear it. What are those things? Number one, you are bringing the faith of Islam for them to accept the faith of Islam. That is one. Number two, you want them to change their names from Chukuma to Ibrahim, from Chukwebuka to Abdullahi. You are not even giving them the Arab name. They start giving them the Hausa name, Audu. You will be hearing name Audu. Audu is an Hausa intonation name, Hausa accent of Abdullahi. You understand? So after you accept the faith, you change your name. Then you change your dressing. After you change your dressing, then you change your language. After you change your language, you change your occupation, your business. It becomes too much for them to bear. So this is what made Islam did not spread as supposed to be. Because when Islam go to North, it didn't change their culture. And they will tell you their culture, Islam accept their culture. Which of our culture? Many of their culture, Islam did not accept. There's people they call Mbanga. Mbanga and Nkaura. Nkaura, what they are doing is not Islam. The Nkaura and Mbanga, anybody that understands Hausa or the Hausa that are listening to us, the Nkaura and Mbanga, what they are doing, is it Islam? Are they not doing some fetish things? The one they wear in their hand, the one they wear in their waist, the one they wear even in their neck? Those things are traditional things. And they are Muslims. The Nkaura or the Ampada, when you go to the royal family in the north, what they are doing is not Islam. They are doing it. Are you not seeing in the Emir palaces in the north, where they are beating drum, when the Emir want to come out, when they are blowing trumpets, when the Emir want to come out. So if you are blowing trumpets in the north, when your Emir is coming out, what stop me?
Yeah.
What stop me? I'm coming out as Imam and I have my traditional Onyoja. When the Emir is coming out in Kano, they are beating drum and they are blowing trumpet, and they will shoot gun. Boy, the damn gun, they are shooting it. Have you seen any malam in the north coming to say that thing they are doing in the Emir Palace is un-Islamic? Nobody will say that. But if they won't now stop me as only Igbo, I will now bring more Kanga and Moja.
Yeah.
People that will blow our own Igbo whistling and also beat our own drum when Imam is coming out. So we need to blend